Hello YouTube, it's Kim. It's week 12. This week we're talking about hobbies or activities that we can do to improve our partner's self-esteem. And in response to, I just watched Elizabeth's video, and in response to her video, I think it's okay that you didn't really have any ideas off the top of your head of activities or things that you do to kind of help your partner. I think these videos are really important for us to share ideas. A lot of the weeks I have no idea what to say either, so it's kind of nice to hear everyone else's ideas. So I think this is a great way for us to share ideas with each other and with the rest of the world, for some of these topics that we're not really sure what the answer is. I think it's great that we can all share some ideas. So, but I really did like two of her ideas. One was that one way that she really improves her partner's self-esteem as a trans man is she compliments him a lot when he looks good. And I think that's definitely a really good tip. Anytime that Jake and I are going out and he's all dressed up, I definitely like to tell him how good he looks, or like, oh, your muscles look really good in that shirt or something, and those little compliments do go a really long way to improve their self-confidence as a man. It really helps Jake feel a lot better when we go out. So I thought that was a really good idea. And she mentioned just practicing some of those gender roles in the home, like chores that you do. For example, maybe he does the yard work and you do the laundry, and he does the cooking, you do the dishes. I mean, like, as taboo as that is, kind of falling into some of those gender roles in the home, it can be kind of a nice way to boost his confidence. So I thought those were really good suggestions. But and I was just going to share some of the hobbies or things that we like to do together, Jake and I, that kind of reassure his gender role in the relationship. One thing is sports. He's really gotten into blues hockey lately, so I bought him tickets a couple times. We went to the game, or just hanging out at sports events or talking about that kind of stuff. Another thing is he always feels a lot better when he gets his hair cut. He gets his hair cut a lot because he kind of feels uncomfortable when it starts growing out and getting too long. And lately he's been really interested in going to the barber. He found this barber that's not too far away that he really likes, and he gives him the whole neck shave and everything, and it's like a fancy man's barber, so he really likes doing that as well. I mean, a lot of those types of activities, it's sometimes he likes to do those things himself without his girlfriend tagging along. So a lot of things like sports events and like video game stuff, those are some things that he likes to do by himself sometimes, and I just kind of have to give him space and let him do that. Kind of makes him feel more manly, to do that type of stuff with his guy friends. So those are some ideas, but I kind of just embrace those interests for him. And like, for example, as a gift for Christmas or something, I think it was Christmas, I bought him like a shaving kit that comes with like a little brush and a straight razor and all this stuff. So just to kind of embrace some of those manly hobbies or interests that he has, and that kind of helps him in the self-esteem department when he's struggling with dysphoria. Some of those things can kind of make him feel a little better. So another thing that we actually like to do together is working out. Like I've said before, we both really like to go running, so that's a really fun activity that we can do together. Or like we joined a softball team together. So stuff like that we can do together, that's kind of fun and makes him feel a little more like he's assuming that male gender role. Like I feel like working out kind of boosts everyone's confidence anyway, so that's when you get endorphins going and whatnot, like that's always really good. Get the adrenaline pumping, and kind of makes you feel a little bit better about yourself on a day when you might be feeling kind of icky. So that's a really fun hobby that we like to do together. And also Jake and I play in a band together, And so music is something that we've always kind of shared since we first met each other. That's the reason why we met. But that kind of helps him too. He plays drums, so it's kind of a good workout in itself. And a lot of times when we play shows and stuff, all these older ladies will come up to him and like hit on him and after the show and be total groupies, and I think that kind of makes him feel a little bit more confident too. I mean, I have to fight him off sometimes, but it's still like, it doesn't really hurt my feelings or anything. I think it's kind of cool. It makes him feel a little bit better about himself. But trying to think of anything else. I don't know, also just like going out with friends, that can really help all his friends using the correct name and pronouns and stuff, now that he's began transitioning a long time ago. So a lot of our friends know him as Jake, and that makes him feel a lot better just to go out and just be one of the guys and be treated like one of the guys. That kind of boosts his self-esteem too. And I don't know, just kind of going out in public and assuming that role even more now. Like, I feel like people don't really misgender him anymore, and so that kind of makes him feel better. Just going out and being a regular human being, a regular couple, We went shopping at Target last weekend maybe, and the cashier asked us if we had any kids, and he thought that was kind of neat that, we were just like any other cisgendered straight couple, and so that kind of he mentioned afterward that was kind of cool. That was the first time someone had ever asked us something like that. So but yeah, I think just kind of living life together now that he's not being misgendered anymore. It seems like he does feel a lot better. I mean, of course there's still dysphoria sometimes in certain situations, but yeah, I feel like there are a lot of hobbies that we can do, things that we can do nowadays together that we couldn't. Like, he used to feel kind of uncomfortable about running before he had surgery, and now he likes to do that a lot. He really likes swimming, so hopefully we can go swimming this summer now that it's getting warmer. So yeah, those are all the examples I can think of. But I think it definitely is important, like Elizabeth said, even to just point out sometimes, like, hey, you look really great in that suit and tie, or your muscles look really nice, or, like Carrie said too, I love it when you flex. Just little compliments like that can go a long way. I know, even for me, like, sometimes I'm having a bad, ugly, fat, bad hair day, and he'll say something like, baby, you look really nice, and that instantly boosts my confidence. So yeah, little things like that really can go a long way. But I'm excited to hear everyone else's ideas as well, and I hope that everyone has a great weekend. And thanks for watching, as always. Bye!